For those of you looking for a particular task to complete, go ahead and click on that number on the map to be taken to that part of the video. Thank you. So, maybe that Explorer Ring version 1, maybe it's not cutting it for you. Maybe just maybe you want that extra restore energy, or maybe you want to turn into a cabbage and teleport to the cabbage patch to make your farming runs easier. Maybe you just want to get more experience lamps. I don't know, but whatever the reason, we're going to be going over how to start getting this Explorer's Ring upgraded to the next one. So we're going to start off with first the items that you're going to need to complete all of these tasks. You're going to need any crossbow that is mithril or higher, a mithril grapple, 75 steel arrows, and 99 coins. Or you can just bring in Ava's accumulator or Ava's Attractor, and you can cut out the 99 coins. You can bring a Draven Staff or a Lunar Staff, 3 air runes, approximately 10 earth runes, and 1 law rune, a fly fishing rod, some feathers, some leather, a needle, some thread, you should only need 1, any axe, a butterfly net, a nippling jar, I like to bring 2 just because I know who I am, fire talisman or fire tiara, an earth talisman, and it has to be a talisman, it cannot be a tiara, some pure essence, and if you can use magic imbue, you do not need to bring the earth talisman, but you still need to have the fire talisman. So some skills that you're going to need in order to complete these. You need 19 strength, 20 agility, 23 rune crafting, 30 fishing, 30 wood cutting, 31 magic, 50 ranged, 38 crafting, 38 thieving, 42 hunter, and 70 combat. And the quests that you are going to need to have completed are Animal Magnetism, Lost City, and Rune Mysteries. The quest that you must have started part way is Fairy Tale Part 2, Cure a Queen. You only need to complete this up to the part where you get to use the fairy rings. In order to do that, you do not need the skill requirements in order to do that quest. You just need to get to the point where you use the fairy rings. So once you've gotten all those checked out, you've got everything you need in your inventory. Let's get started. We're going to be starting off here at Draenor Manor. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk to Ava, and we're going to upgrade our Attractor into an accumulator. Now, if you don't have an Attractor on you, then you can just bring 99 coins and 75 steel arrows. So what you would do is you would buy the Attractor, and then you would use that Attractor and 75 steel arrows to go ahead and upgrade to an accumulator. I, however, have 3 Attractors in my bank, so I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade my Attractor into an accumulator, and that should be task complete. So the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head back to Draenor Market, and we are going to pick up our next task there, which is going to be Thieving the Master Farmer. Something I did not mention at the beginning is that a recommended item to bring would be a charged Amulet of Glory if you have access to that. I do not, because I've not done Heroes Quest, and I don't want to buy more charged glories, so I'm just going to run there. And obviously, if you have weight reducing gear such as Full Graceful, Boots of Lightness, Penance Gloves, Body or Cape, whatever, you have stamina potions that you feel free using, go ahead and use those. It's going to make getting through these a lot easier. You're going to be able to run you're going to be able to run for much longer. If you have your Explorer's Ring 1, then you can go ahead and use that to restore 50% of your energy if you still have charges available on that. So once you're back here at Draenor Market, you're going to look for Martin the Master Farmer, or Gardener, and you're going to want to pickpocket him, and you're going to want to do this until you get 1 successful pickpocket. So if you're a level 38 thieving like me, it may take a little bit, but you will eventually get the thieving done, and then that will be task complete. Something else to mention that I forgot in the opening was that make sure you have some Lumbridge teleports, some extra Lumbridge teleports, because it's just going to make getting around a lot easier. Also, having a Ring of Dueling is going to assist us as well a lot. So once you've done that, you should get task complete. And the next thing you're going to want to do is run over here to the willow trees and just chop 1 willow log. Once that has been completed, it shouldn't take that long. Of course I say that, and yeah, there we go. So task complete. So the next thing on our list is we're going to go ahead and run down to the Xanaris shed, and we're going to enter Xanaris. So once you're here at the shed, you're going to want to equip your Draenor Staff or Lunar Staff and go ahead and open the shed and enter it. The First thing you want to do is you want to run straight south into the throne room, and we're going to talk to Cheldar. The task that we're going to be completing is getting a Slayer assignment from her. Now, if you have a Slayer assignment already, you can go ahead and cancel it from her and go ahead and get a new one, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Mainly because my task currently is Banshees, which isn't a bad task, but it's not exactly what I want to be doing. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. And we're going to go ahead and grab my assignment, Lesser Demons. I'm fine with that. Okay, great. And task complete. Next thing you're going to want to do is run over to the big wheat field, and we're going to be entering Puro Puro. So go ahead and equip your butterfly net, and walk over to the center of Puro Puro, and enter the ring. So once you're inside here, you're going to be looking for either an Essence or an Eclectic Impling. If you only have 42 Hunter, and you do not have 50, then the only ones you're going to be able to catch are going to be the Essence Impling. So you need to look around for an Essence Impling, and then you need to make your way towards it and catch it. If you have 50 Hunter, then you also have the option to catch an Eclectic Impling. Those are your two options, but you need to catch at least one of them in order to complete this task. Alright, so as you see, I caught mine. I'm going to go ahead and loot it, because why not? And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to exit Puro Puro and head towards the fairy ring that is inside Xanaris, because that is going to be our next task. So once you leave Puro Puro, go ahead and equip your Drayman or your Lunar Staff and head towards the fairy ring. And you're going to be putting in the code DIS. And once that is put in, go ahead and teleport. And that should be task complete. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and teleport back, because the next task that we're going to be doing is we have to grapple across the River Lum. So the next task we're going to be doing once you leave Xanaris is you're going to be wanting to head east, down towards the River Lum. You want to have your mithril or better crossbow equipped, along with your mithril grapple equipped, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be grappling across the River Lum. Now if you look across, there should be a strong tree. You want to see that strong tree, and then you're going to see this broken raft in between two strong trees. You're going to want to go ahead and grapple that. Your character will automatically go ahead and do the animation. And grapple, we're going to swim across, get there, and then they should go ahead and grapple across to the other side, and cross the river, and there's task complete. The next task we're going to be wanting to do is you're going to want to head towards the tannery, which is on the north side. And you're going to want to go ahead and do a full lap of the Alcarid Agility course. Alright, so once you complete that lap, it's going to be task complete. Now if you have a dueling ring on you, go ahead and teleport to the duel arena. It's going to save you like a few seconds. And you're going to want to head over to the fire altar. Go ahead and use your fire talisman or equip your fire tiara and enter the altar. So once you're inside the altar, you want to go ahead and use your talisman on the altar. So something I had forgotten to mention in the beginning as well is that you have a 50% chance of failing when you attempt to create a combination rune, which is a lava rune. However, if you're wearing a binding necklace, this eliminates that chance of failure. So if you have a binding necklace equipped, then you're going to use your talisman on the altar and you're going to create a lava rune, and that is going to be task complete. If you do not use a binding necklace, as I did in the previous clip, you always have a 50% chance of failure. So the binding necklace takes out that chance of failing and replaces it with 100% completion. So once you've completed that, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to want to go ahead and teleport back to Lumbridge. Now, if you haven't already teleported to Lumbridge, which I imagine you have if you have 31 Mage, this will also be task complete if you teleport back. So once you're back here, you're going to want to head over towards the Cowpen, but we're going to make a stop along the way along the river, and we're going to attempt to catch a salmon. That is our next task, and once we have that, we will have only one task left to complete until all the medium diaries for Lumbridge and Drainer are complete. So I'll be back when that is complete. And obviously make sure you're using the lure action, you're not using the bait action. This is also why I brought more than one feather, because you do have the chance to be catching trout as well as catching salmon. So I would suggest bringing like 10-ish feathers, and then once you catch a salmon, you're good to go and you no longer need to fish. So the last task that we have to do is we have to craft a cowl inside the cowl pin, or a coif inside the cowl pin, my apologies. So you're going to walk inside the cowl pin, you're going to use your needle on the piece of leather, you're going to create a coif inside the cowl pin, and that will be task complete. Now, if you've done them all in this order, and you've done it correctly, then you should get this message saying, congratulations, you've completed all the medium tasks in the lumberge and drainer area. Speak to Hadius Consatius, I think that's his name, outside the lumberge castle to claim your reward. So we're going to head back there. I'm going to go ahead and teleport because it saves the 10 seconds. And we're just going to run out front of the castle, and we're going to talk to him. And I don't think you need the Explorer's Ring 1 in your inventory in order to upgrade it, but I do, conveniently. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade that. And there you go. That is the medium tasks complete. Now, what do you get from those? You get the Explorer's Ring 2. And what that does is you now get 50% run energy replenished 3 times a day. You get 3 teleports to the Falador farm patch, the Cabbage Patch area. And now you also get, that's what the Explorer's Ring does. You get 1 antique lamp that's worth 7,500 experience in any skill above level 40. You also get access to the Draenor Village wall shortcut, which is a shortcut right next to the seed stall that goes in underneath the Draenor wall. So it gives you quick access to Port Sarum or that Spirit Tree patch that is right next to Draenor Village. Other than that, that is the medium task complete. I hope you enjoyed. If you are looking forward to more guides or even progress videos or really anything else RuneScape related, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like. If you didn't like it, you know what to do. Go ahead and dislike it and let me know why you didn't like it. I'm very interested to hear what you have to say and look forward to being able to use that to construct better videos in the future. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a